everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we'll be taking a look at a new trailer for the upcoming comic Batman vs. Robin. Also, we'll be going over some of the stuff and the details that DC has announced for this upcoming book. This issue will be launching on September 13th. It'll launch a miniseries, and this specific one, it will be a 5 oversized 48-page story. So let's go take a look at the trailer. We'll come back, take a look at some of the preview art, talk a little bit more about what to expect from Batman vs. Robin. All right, here is the trailer for Batman vs. Robin.
Something is horribly wrong in the magic realm. And it seems like Damian Wayne might actually be the cause of this somehow. Zatanna is obviously a big part of issue 1. Constantine, the Demon, Felix Faust, Tanarak. You're going to be seeing as many of the magic characters as we have in this universe. With Batman Superman World's Finest, we've made no secret that the Devil Nezha, who was the villain there, is also going to be one of the big villains in Batman vs. Robin. Mahmoud is great. The character likenesses are bang on. The way he handles Batman is terrific. He takes advantage of the real estate that I give him, and he doesn't squawk when I shovel just gobs and gobs of magical artifact reference at him. Batman vs. Robin ties very strongly into the future of the DC Universe. There's something that happens in the climax that will affect dozens and dozens of DC characters, minor and major.
Wow. I mean, well, so after watching the trailer, DC was kind enough to send me an advanced copy. So I have read the issue. So let's talk a little bit more about Batman versus. So let's see. In this book, as you can see, Mark Waid will be the writer with artist Mahmoud Assar, colorist Jordi Belair, and letters by Steve Wands. Main cover by Assar and Nathan Fairbairn. Really cool cover here depicting a lot of the stuff that's going on, specifically Batman fighting Robin. So spinning out of the events of Batman Superman World's Finest and Shadow War, which are pretty much the two events that just happened for both Bruce Wayne and Robin, father and son will do battle in one of the single most earth-shattering tales ever told. Deep in the heart of Lazarus Island, the demonic legacy of the Al Ghul family line has at last been freed, and the Devil Nezha is out for blood to reclaim his total domination over the planet Earth. Nezha has supercharged magic. Anyone who dares use it, it is overcome by a demonic evil that supercharges their abilities to a dangerous and unpredictable, and in some cases, deadly levels. With Damian and Nezha in Nezha's clutches and Bruce haunted by the return of an old friend, the Dark Knight and the Boy Wonder are pitted against each other in battle of the century. Legendary writer Mark Waid helms the next epic saga in Batman history, while superstar artist Mahmoud Assar makes his triumphant return to DC Comics. Wow, so yeah, that's definitely a lot happening here. Like I said, let's take a look because I love Assar's art. I'm really glad to see him doing DC stuff again. And I'll talk more a little bit about, what's upcoming. So like I mentioned, DC was kind enough to let us read issue number 1. And yeah, this really kicks off with everything. If you've been keeping up with both of these events in the books, you'll know that Damian has not been the same. Pretty much since Alfred since Alfred's death. A lot of that still weighs on him very heavily. And their relationship has been strained more and more. So after the events of Shadow War, it looks like we are getting to this place where Damian finally feels that he has to confront his father, and he will do so in a way that, for him, if you know the mythology of Batman, Batman struggles with magic. Magic is one of his more blind spots, only because he is somebody that focuses more on logic and science and things that he can, more empirical evidence. So obviously in the DC universe, there's a lot of different magic users, and that's kind of always been a spot where that could be exploited against Batman. So let's take a look at some more preview art. I love here the shadows. I really like, like I said, I've read this before. So, I mean, I read this already, so I know kind of what's going on. But just the tone that the art shows here, I love here the lightning hits and you see this figure approaching Wayne Manor. And then I love here Batman coming out of the darkness, and then we'll see some crazy stuff here. Like I said, this is all very magic based, but I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. Just know that all these magical artifacts at the disposal of Damian Wayne. So I'm very excited for this book for you guys to be able to read it. Like I said, I had a really good time. Also, like the hype is going to be really interesting because, as Mark Waid mentioned on the video, this will change not only Batman and Robin, but the future DC universe. So this, along with the Dark Crisis ongoing right now, seems like DC is preparing to make some big changes in the universe. So I'm excited to see what's next. I'm always up for a good old Damian versus Batman because Damian, to me, feels like the only one of the Robins that would really eventually rise up and maybe try to, he's had a very complicated relationship with Bruce all throughout this time. So really interesting to see. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Let us know if you have any more questions. Like I said, we'll be covering this once it comes out fully in September. So expect a review on the channel. But as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.